Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
We're back. I think I got lackluster ice.
We're back.
You'll be all right. That's a good cup.
New bartender.
That's fine.
Why are you hunched over already?
No,
I
no.
mean, honestly, they can see you. They can see I'm not lying. You're always hunched over, like you're about to 2 seconds away from falling asleep.
Got my new piece here.
You're not allowed to use that here. He's so proud of this.
Little cigarettes.
Are you good now?
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Anyways, we're back, everyone.
Yep.
With the kid like cognac over here, for episode 105.
105.
105.
105. And this episode is Black History Month.
Black History Month episode.
Yes.
Go black people.
I'm rooting for everyone who's black. From my favorite Niecy Nash. Cognac is going to be a little fish out of water over here. You got a little hidden, you know. You're all right. You're all right. You can sit up tall. It's okay.
I'm black. I'm blackity black. Black.
Black. That's one of my favorites is I'm black all year, but this month I'm blackity black. Anyway, so this episode Tequila came up with, and we were just going to share like facts.
Tequila suggested it, and was approved.
Okay.
I didn't come up.
However he wants to word
just a
that.
suggestion.
I mean, God, dog, you're stubborn.
It wasn't any other suggestions, so this one was just unanimous. So. Yep.
Okay, so I'll make you 100. I usually come up with that.
Yeah,
so
you do.
you came up with one, so
Yeah.
I said, okay, we're going to do it.
Yeah, you
So,
come up with
it's rare that y'all come up with them, so I'm like, all right.
I just made a suggestion.
Yeah.
And y'all like it.
And I had to get on the homework.
Yeah.
You gave me a homework suggestion.
You were the brain champion on that.
Brain Bowl, Black History
Brain
champion.
bowl.
She called her mom today on FaceTime, and her mom couldn't remember that.
She's like, I
she
don't know.
did say,
You're so smart.
she did say you were smart on a lot of things. I did not remember that. That's what
So she got my trophy, so I'm going to get my trophy next time we're out there.
If she has it, she said she don't even know where it was.
She got it in that cornucopia garage she has.
Maybe that luggage. Her first luggage.
It's probably in there, yeah.
Might be in there.
Anyways, so we're just going to give some cute, fun facts about some great black people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most of us are great, but just some specific ones.
Yeah.
But before we do that, how was your week, Tequila?
My week was tremendous. Tremendous.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
That sounds tremendous.
Tremendous. It was
Yeah.
big things, a lot of things going on at work. A lot of things people been working on for a long time finally came to fruition. Good things. Did my life tracks class this week again. You know, that's big for me because it's me reaching out throughout the whole organization. So helping people. And, you know, to be able to do that at work is tremendous. So tremendous.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Well, it's still going and people are benefiting.
Yeah.
It's awesome to create something and see it prosper.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way, too. How was your week, Hiccup? You were hiccuping.
Maybe a little bit. No, my week was good. Yeah, thought about a lot of things. Life came very quick to me in reality. But other than that, my mom, she didn't want to celebrate her birthday, and we, as a whole, in our office, came to celebrate her birthday. You know, not the day of, but even
Happy birthday, Miss Carol.
even the gentleman that doesn't come in usually that day, he came in and she was impressed that he came for that. And then
We surprised her. I real side note, the girls were scared to figure out how to get her to the conference room, so they came to me and I go, I'll get her. I'm sorry. Can you get up? That's what I did.
So tomorrow we're gonna go eat with her, and and so she was the boss lady. At the end
But
of
it
the
did
day.
change her whole mood. She texted everyone that was in that office and said I was really negative, and you guys really just changed my spirit. So
She's still the boss lady.
That's right.
Give her credit.
Yeah. She does a lot for a lot of people.
She
She
does.
does.
She does.
I owe a lot of my success to Raw's mother and father.
And me.
Yeah.
Better or worse.
Yeah, I mean, your boss and your parents and in-laws gonna drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's it.
Nobody's perfect.
I just said better or worse.
They some great people, I think. In my book, they great people. I understand their intentions.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have great intentions,
Yeah.
for sure. My week was okay. If you listen to the last episode, I said that we were traveling, and I wasn't looking forward to traveling because these airlines are tripping, and the airlines tripped as they tripped. So we're trip. On the way there, on the way back.
I knew you were going to mention that. That's why
Yeah,
I didn't.
they did it to us. They did. The delays. I'm just thankful they didn't lose our luggage with us because we didn't check it. But we made it. We made it to my parents' home in Cali and got to send off my grandfather. And I want to say it was one of the most beautiful services.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very nice.
I knew a lot about him, but learning even more how fucking smart, excuse my language, he was so fucking smart. Like college graduate at 17, you know, like teacher, vet, and I had never seen a military service in person. I've only seen it on TV. It was beautiful, and they honored my mother with his flag because she's his oldest child. It was a beautiful thing to witness.
Mm-hmm.
So have fun fishing, Grandpa. We'll see you later.
You didn't say the suit part.
Oh, that is a side note. Yeah, my dad donated the suit that he wore to our wedding for my grandfather. So we have like a piece of all of us.
But I thought that was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
No. He thought he gave the wrong one, but he gave the right one. My mom had to. Oh no, that wasn't that one. Yeah. It wasn't an accident. No.
I'm not understanding. So the suit that your dad wore
Yes.
to y'all's wedding,
Yes.
he put it inside the casket?
No, my grandfather wore it.
Oh, that's
In
awesome.
the casket.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But
Super cool.
it was funny because your mommy, and she goes, bye, Rick suit.
Yeah. When he drove off, she said, bye, Daddy, and bye, Rick's suit. Yeah. It was cute. It was a cute moment.
And I was
Laughter
trying
for
to
her,
laugh. I was like, you know what?
She
That's
cried
fine.
a lot,
That's fine.
yeah. But it was great being there. I had never been there with Harper there too, and it was really cool. And
It was cool.
Harper stayed a week. It was very stressful on my heart and brain, but she's back now. She's back in the H. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
That's it. That was my week.
They had her dressed adorable when we got back to her, though.
Oh yeah, she did. Shout out to Ricky's best friend,
Yeah.
Mia. She babysat her, so Harper didn't have to experience that at 4 years old.
Yeah.
And they had a wonderful time. So before we get into this blackety black, we have a segment we do.
We damn sure do. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's something at the beginning. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we don't.
Joking with cognac.
You know,
Alright, so why do women talk so much?
you're already fucking pissing me off. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Why? Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Why do women talk so much and guys think so much?
This is your joke? I I can't. I don't want to answer. That's so opposite of you. What? Why?
Because women have 4 lips and men have 2 heads.
That's so stupid.
4 lips, 2 heads.
After dark. Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was genius? You're going to give it genius?
I get that genius.
Okay.
You can't go with that?
4 lips, no.
Yeah, I understand. I'm of age.
I'm of age.
Oh my God. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but yeah, okay.
That's a good joke.
Okay. There you go. All right. So Black History. Tequila, you're going to start it off.
Oh, I don't go first.
Since you did the suggestion, why not?
I never go first.
All right.
All right, so
Oh, no, okay.
starting off, so we're talking about Black History Month.
Yes.
I just found out that Black History Month is only 53 years old.
Yeah.
So just 53 years old. 53 years ago, they started to turn a week into a month.
Yeah.
For Black History.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just found that out the other day. That's what made me come up with the suggestion.
Yeah.
Because I seen that that it was saying that Black History Month became a month in 1976, and I was like, damn, I wasn't even born yet. No, but anyway.
Who would have lied?
Hey, man. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know that a month, I guess you gotta be thankful for what you get. But what took so long to get with the month?
I appreciate it.
I appreciate
definitely.
it. Yeah.
But I feel like it should be always. I feel like all of our history, including Black people, need to be taught all year long.
All year, yeah.
We shouldn't have to wait this month to be black, black. I mean,
I'm not waiting.
I mean, I don't either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, the history should be taught. American history should be taught.
You don't teach history.
Doesn't matter what color.
You're feeling to repeat.
Yeah.
Fun fact about me, that got to do with Black History Month.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know. So, I used to be pro-Black.
Okay.
No, for real, I mean...
Militant.
Okay. Semi-militant.
Okay.
My sister, I don't think she's as militant, but she used to be really, really militant. You know what I'm saying? And dealing and dabbling with the Black Panthers and stuff like that. And it kind of...
Wakanda forever.
Huh?
Wakanda forever.
Yeah. And so she would always tell me things, and I done a lot of research, and then, just I had an epiphany in life, just and nothing against Black people. I love them, but they've done me more harm than directly, than any other race. So I'm like, being pro-Black, and that don't make sense, because I've gotten more love and respect and opportunities from people of other races than my own, so.
I don't know if that's a fun fact, but
the fun fact is that I used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the. Yeah.
I don't know who y'all know.
I feel like my dad was that way, when I was younger, for sure. But yeah, I just still love people, but I will protect Black innocent people at all costs.
And like I said, it wasn't valid. I'm not gonna say it wasn't valid, but nothing happened to me to make me even go that direction, other than researching. And
the next thing is you're not gonna be able to fight it. Yeah.
Researching in history and reading about stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nothing happened to me to just make me have a level of hate. Because at the end of the day, that's what I call it. I mean, you got white supremacists that hate, and you got Black supremacists that hate. And I never hated nobody.
And just haters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I will get it. I got some of them looks still, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cognac, do you have any contribution, or are you listening, or what do you?
I mean, I'm listening. I thought you were next.
Okay, I can go next.
I mean,
So all of my Black history facts are women.
well, there's that.
Yeah. So, first one, Maya Angelou. She was the first African American woman to publish a nonfiction bestseller, but the first published African American author was Phyllis Wheatley.
Mm-hmm.
She was a servant who published her first book of poems at the age of 12 in 1773. Her book was called Poems on Various Subjects, Religious and Moral. And damn, at the age of 12. Pretty fucking impressive for any race. But to be a servant, they called her a servant, that's a slave. She was sold, she was born in Ghana and sold. But go her, and thank you for being so brave to learn to write when you weren't supposed to, and everything else. But I do fucks with me to Maya Angelou.
Me too.
Yes, love her. Love her writing. Rest in peace. Man.
No.
Yeah. We can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
No,
I forgot my whole dissertation.
No, I thought this was actually interesting.
Yes.
I thought Vermont, was the first colony to ban slavery in 1777.
Yes.
So,
I did know that.
you knew that?
Yes, I did. Shout out to Vermont. I'm not going. That's too cold. But good job for those people there that decided that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
It is interesting. It is.
So Tice or TC Davids. I don't know.
TYCE?
TICE.
Tice.
Tice Davids with an S. A runaway slave from Kentucky was the inspiration for the first usage of the term Underground Railroad. When he swam across the Ohio River to freedom, his former owner assumed he drowned and told the local paper if Davids had escaped, he must have traveled on an underground railroad. Davids actually made it alive and well. Shout out
to our first Olympic swimmer. Come on now,
Yeah,
Davids.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Who pushed me in that damn water?
Michael Phelps, see your heart out.
Oh my God. Side note, this is my the grandmother's story. My grandmother, I was on the phone with them earlier, and I was complaining because I can't get in the pool for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, I guess you have to act black. And I go, grandmother, I'm a black mermaid. What the hell does that mean? I know how to swim. She thinks she's so funny. But yeah, shout out to that man. Good job. My fact is Henrietta Lacks was an African American woman whose cells were taken without her consent.
Who's what?
Her cells. They were experimenting on her blood and stuff. But yeah. But they were used by scientists to create the first immortal cell line known as the HeLa cells, and that was critical in medical research and for the creation of the vaccine for polio, advances in cloning, and vitro fertilization. So, there's actually, I feel like there's a Netflix show about her and her story. So, something great came from something really terrible that they did. Stealing people's DNA and stuff is pretty shitty stuff. But, thank you to her, because she's helped a lot of people.
A lot.
That dark blood,
So, I learned this week that the first William Tucker, son of the indentured servants, was Great Britain was recorded as African child, the first one born in the U.S. in 1624.
Cool.
So
Probably wishes he wasn't.
he was
At that time frame.
He was the first one born in the U.S.
I just realized we're all wearing all black.
Black.
We're black today, y'all. Tequila.
So architect Paul Williams mastered the art of drawing upside down so that he can sit across from, not next to, white clients who didn't want to sit side by side with a black person.
Who now? What happened?
He's an architect.
Oh.
And he figured out how to draw upside down because he couldn't sit next to the clients that wanted his work, but couldn't be in his presence, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, we're resilient,
Yeah.
especially for that paper.
For that
he
paper.
probably didn't even get underpaid. Probably. Shout out to you, sir. Sitting straight up. So, good job. This was one of my favorite things when I did my brain bowl. It was Madam C.J. Walker. She was the first self-made female millionaire in America,
Mm-hmm.
and she was black. And she created basically her own line of hair care products
Yep.
to help with, because they didn't have shit for us here in our hair, and she was losing it and going bald and created a whole hair care line and became the first female billionaire, not just black female billionaire.
Yeah, they have a good biography on her.
Yes.
On Netflix.
Yeah, it's called Self-Made. That I've
Yeah.
seen. But I just remember when I was studying for that brain bowl, that one just stood out to me. I was like, go you. That had to be hard, because I'm sure she probably was a billionaire. They just kept us. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of Underground Railroad, between 1810 and 1850, estimated 100,000 slaves used the Underground Railroad to escape the North.
Escape where?
The North.
The North.
The North.
The North.
What shocked me.
Shout out, Harriet.
What shocked me on that, because the North was supposed to be the slavery ground.
Yeah, there was racists everywhere.
Yeah.
North, south, east, west.
Yeah, slavery
Middle.
was everywhere for a minute.
Right?
Yeah.
I actually learned all that.
Shout out again to Vermont.
I mean, I kind of took it back because I was like, I thought the North was.
Well, they was racist everywhere. They still racist everywhere.
That's why I brought it up.
In 1948, not too long ago, multi-talented actor, singer, and civil rights activist was considered for a U.S. vice presidential spot on Henry A. Wallace's Progressive Party ticket.
Could have been the first
Could have been the
Obama.
first. Yeah.
Could have been the first Obama. Yeah. Shout out to Obama, first black president too.
I say not too long ago because my mom was born in 46.
Yeah, my grandma was way before that.
Yeah.
And she's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of shit was not too long ago.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
And that's what.
And so why can't you erase it when it's new?
Yeah. Yeah, right? Right, yeah. I went for something new. Aretha Franklin, Queen, was not only the first, they always say she was the first black woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but she was actually the first woman, period. And I thought that was pretty freaking dope.
Yeah.
Because you can't deny that powerhouse. And rest in peace, man. I see a little prayer for you.
Sorry, I might have notes here. So I'm looking. Hattie McDonald, first person
Ooh.
to win the Oscars.
Who?
Hattie McDonald,
Oh.
first black person to win the Oscar, supporting Gone with the Wind in 1940.
Mm-hmm.
Sidney Poitier was the first black man to win 24
Years later.
years later.
I had that down too. Her name was Hattie McDonald.
Hattie.
And she was the first person to win that, and she was not even allowed to go to the film premiere of Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
That I
of
knew.
Jim Crow laws, and it was in Georgia.
That I knew.
So there's that. That also wasn't.
So Eatonville, Florida.
Oh boy, we're in
Shout
Florida.
out to the Floridians.
We'll see.
Eatonville, Florida, the childhood home of writer and cultural anthropologist, and my all-time favorite author, Zora Neale Hurston.
Zora.
It's also the first town in the country to be incorporated by African Americans. So it's like the first town, like, what's the town in Oklahoma? They call it Black Wall Street. That was,
Brain
black.
fart.
Huh?
Brain fart. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the first in the United States to be incorporated, black city or town to be incorporated by African Americans. I know one of them we have here in Houston, in the Houston area is, out
Galleria?
there by Cross. Station.
Crossway Park.
No, Barn. Some station. Barrett Station. Barrett Station.
Oh.
Used to be all black. Because the train station used to come to there. The train used to come to there, and the black military, the soldiers got off and inhabited that area. Yeah, kind of incorporated it.
On a side note, shout out to black women who were not even allowed to join the military and still serve. Shout out to those women that still served as nurses, but they were never accredited. Okay. I'm going newer again. Hip hop's first godmother. Singer and musical producer Sylvia Robinson produced the first ever commercially successful rap record, Rapper's Delight, by the Sugar Hill Gang. Her and her husband co-owned the first hip hop label, Sugar Hill Records.
Yeah.
So, all you misogynistic ass rappers, you can thank
She's the
her.
powerhouse. No, she's the powerhouse.
You can thank her.
She-
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I didn't keep writing.
Yeah.
By the way, for all
You
you,
said Sylvia wrong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sylvia
yeah.
does.
by the way, for all you sex toy fans, I meant papers. Inanimate object papers.
That's what you're gonna bring into the middle of our theology.
I don't know what the hell you're talking
He was talking about when he
Two,
it
three
said what
episodes ago?
what
Yeah.
inanimate object you get rid of, and you said
Yeah.
sex toys, and I said you're gonna piss people off. It's been bothering him since then.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah.
Have it in the phone.
Okay. Well,
Save a tree.
you got.
Next
I
one.
like to send my notes.
David Jr.
Harper can't
Oh.
get in my phone. She can read my notes though.
She can hear us
Later. Yeah. Go ahead.
later. Yeah. Sammy Davis Jr. We just had a discussion about that. First African American Jew, maybe recorded in America.
I mean, he's noted as one, but a lot of people don't tell what their religions are.
No.
No clue. I mean, you know,
Well, everybody thought he was. So.
shout out to that man.
I mean, he hung out with him.
Are
Birds of the same feather flock together.
you Jewish?
I told somebody that was half Jew. I told you last night.
Yeah.
Talking about the art museum, and I was talking about the admission fees to get in there. Do my own drawing.
Oh my God. Was it my turn or your turn?
My kind. The king of pop, Michael Jackson, since we talking about entertainers, snagged several Guinness World Records.
While he was still black.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I know.
I
I just had
can't.
to.
Including highest annual earnings for a pop star, best-selling albums for all time, for his classic Thriller, and most Grammy Awards won in a year. He took home 8. Incidentally, Beyonce holds the record for the ladies. 2010, and she just snagged up a whole bunch the other night, so ain't no telling how many she got. I don't keep up with her like that, but
Yeah.
they does the damn thing when it comes to singing and dancing.
We have.
Yeah.
A lot of things come from even just spirituals, which were study songs. So. I think it's my turn, no?
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. The cartoon character, Betty Boop. She was based on a Harlem-based African-American jazz singer named Esther Jones.
What?
And she was known for using boops in her songs. But they whitewashed her too. Oh yeah, that was supposed to be a black woman. Boop, boop, be-doop, boop.
So it was white, but she had black hair and
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, it should have been opposite, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
As they do. As they do.
No, I just thought about Betty Boop.
Yeah.
They made sure Felix the cat was black. Huh?
Yeah.
Then Felix wrong with Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Nat King Cole, did you know Nat King Cole was the first one to host a TV show, The King Cole Show,
Yes.
NBC, 1950
First black man to host his own.
show?
It was a night show, right?
Not show.
Okay, it was a night show.
That boy had some hair on him.
Yes. Rest in peace, sir. Unforgettable in every way.
So this is history.
Yes.
In 1739,
Yes.
the Stonewall Rebellion in South Carolina became the largest slave revolt in colonial America.
Yes.
Some of the men who participated had been soldiers in Africa before.
Fuck around and find out.
They said they want that smoking fun.
I mean,
They was about that smoke. Yeah, I was a soldier over there. I'm a soldier
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Then the soldier don't start.
I learned some shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use it.
yeah.
Yeah. Mary Van Britten Brown. She was the first person. She invented the first security system. So you're welcome, you guys.
Yeah. She's a
She
doctor,
was
right?
she was uneasy in her neighborhood, and the police were not reliable. I don't know why.
She
And
put a
then
bunch of cans on the
50
string.
50 years,
No.
50 years later, millions of homes
Ladies.
and businesses system that she created.
Was she a doctor?
Thank you. No, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
Never heard of that part. But good job for her.
Great job.
Protect your space.
Mhm.
And we're all thankful for you now.
Because 911 is a joke in your town.
Oh, shit.
Nobody said it
Oh,
better than Flavor Flav.
Oh, Lord. That was my dad. When I said my dad was like that, that's all I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Flav was on the Grammys, man, and he still got that same fucking energy. I was impressed. Yeah.
That's just him.
Mhm.
He's like a little energized bunny at all times.
So in 1999, April 8th, there was a girl that met the love of her life. Her name was Dania Manning at the time, and she grew into be a beautiful woman and met this gentleman, and it took him long enough to propose to her, and she became Dania Murdoch.
That is so cute for a high school story. It was actually 2000 we met, not 1999.
How was that?
No, no, you always say 1999 is your favorite year. I didn't know you then, so but that's super cute. Oh, shucks.
I don't like that. I thought it was funny. Sorry.
This on me?
Yes.
All right. Uncle Tom's Cabin is a real place, so to speak. The home of Josiah Henson, whose life is generally believed to have been an inspiration for the novel, has been restored and added to the National Register of Historical Places in North Bethsaida, Maryland.
Cool.
I like the book.
Not going to Maryland though.
Mm.
There's so many places I just don't like. Mainly for the weather, All right. Rebecca Lee Crumpler. She was the first black woman to become a doctor of medicine in the USA. She graduated in 1860, and in 1865, after the Civil War, she provided medical care for freed slaves, and she focused on understanding diseases that affected women and children. And she eventually opened her own clinic in Boston, where she treated patients equally, regardless of their ability to pay. Shout out to that woman.
Mm-hmm.
You're dope as shit. I hope before my life's over I can be that amazing. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So I thought this one was interesting, actually.
They're all interesting.
Get. Found in 1984, the Bill Pickett Invitational's rodeo celebration of black cowboys and cowgirls, and it's the only touring African American rodeo in the world.
Mm.
I thought that was interesting.
I actually saw them in
Okay.
California. My auntie Cookie took me.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate rodeos because I'm just so animal friendly. And I know because I like Yellowstone, but she did take me to the African American rodeo. And good for them.
You know?
I've been to African American rodeos,
Sorry.
but not not celebrity like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
I thought that was.
So this has no names. This is just a actual factual. The hairbrush,
Yes.
lawnmower, cell phone, refrigerator,
Oh, I got
and
them
thanks
all.
heaven, the air conditioner were all the fruits of African American inventors created labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the stoplight as well too.
I got them all right here. Yep. So I'll just, since I'm next, I'll tack on to that. The elevator, Alexander Miles. Traffic light and gas mask, Garrett Morgan.
Thank you, Garrett.
Fire extinguisher, Thomas J. Martin. Potato chip, Hiram S. Thomas. Ice cream, Augustus Jackson. Guitar, Robert F. Fleming Jr. Lawnmower, John A. Burr. Peanut butter, and a whole lot of other shit we eat, George W. Carver. Baby buggy, stroller.
Yeah.
William H. Richardson. Ironing board, Sarah Boone. First black woman to be awarded a patent. Light bulbs, Lewis Howard Latimer. He patented the first carbon filament, so they last longer than Thomas Edison's paper filament. I mean, the excellence. But what did we learn about? Thomas Edison created the light bulb. But your light bulb would have burned your whole house down for a black man.
I thought that air conditioning was a Jew thing.
Maybe he was a black Jew.
Yeah, maybe.
And they
I know jeans were.
They didn't. They say they labor, and they a lot of it. I guess they can't take 100% credit for it, but they take a lot of credit. Had a lot of input involved with it. But y'all can have AC.
And shout out to Tequila for creating Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think it's me. I'll need to come back to my notes. The oldest. This was a good one for me. I wrote notes.
They're all good for you.
Yeah, I know. The oldest living Buffalo soldier, Sergeant Mark Matthews, died at the age of 111 in 2005.
Yes.
And is buried in Arlington National Park.
Shout out to you, sir.
Buffalo Soldiers was a Texas thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure was.
They got the museum right now.
And
right
some
there.
of the baddest to do it.
Right there in Third Ward.
Yeah.
By the Children's Museum.
Yes.
In the real museum district. Amen. Go for it.
Yes. We have some artwork.
That's what was interesting.
Yeah. Super dope. Super dope.
Yep.
I'm done with my facts.
Oh.
In case you can have more.
So, the media made notorious for their afros, dark apparel, and willingness for armed self-defense. But their manifesto for change launched programs that benefited black communities nationwide, like free dental care, breakfast for low-income children, even drama classes. Shout out to those Panthers.
Yeah, to those ones.
and nothing against the new generation. I ain't trying to get them mixed up.
I don't recognize the new generation.
Yeah,
aside from
yeah.
Wakanda forever.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Awesome. Your turn, Cognac.
He just went. So it's her
I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
you're
done.
done?
Yes.
Thought you were the brain bowl of this. Gotta go back. Gabby Douglas, that's right.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look, Gabby, go ahead, girl. Flip it. Flip it.
Yeah, the gymnastics, the individual all-around 2012 London Olympics.
2012.
What she do?
She won the first individual, not on a team, first black woman to win an Olympic gold medal.
I got another one after that too, go off the top of my head.
Journalist Ida Wells Barney refused to give up her rail car seat for a white man in 1884 and bit a conductor on the hand when he tried. She was dragged off the train. She sued the railroad and initially won, but the decision was overturned.
Sounds about white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ida.
Speaking of East Side of Train, speaking of little known fact, Maya Angelou, she was one of the first. She was the first black woman to do. She was a cable car conductor.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even give her application to do it. And she waited outside basically every day until they finally gave her one. Then she read it and was like, I'm not even qualified for any of this. I don't have what they're asking for. They probably trumped up her application, I'm sure. But anyways, she was a genius with a mind, and she created fiction and got herself the job.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was, I'm vague on this. Mike Wendy, yeah. It was Floyd Mayweather, right? That went to the Olympics.
A lot of them went. Mike Tyson.
No, I'm talking about back in the day when Hitler.
Floyd Mayweather, come on, man.
No, that's what I said. No,
you talking about the track dudes?
No,
there's track.
No, I'm
talking about Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
No. In World War II, old boy went over there fighting the Olympics.
Well, you're gonna have to do it next February. Do it next February.
Yeah.
I forgot. And Hitler
you'll have a whole other year.
Okay.
Yeah, they whipped ass in track and field. That's where the dudes did this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We've been whipping ass since coming out of the vagina.
No, that's what. I couldn't remember who.
Okay, well then you can't.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather is like
you older than Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather is we're older than him. What are you talking about? You see, you did so good. You did so good until you didn't pick up your notes. Next.
That boy say money making Floyd. The pretty boy Floyd, money making Floyd.
The hell?
Kathy Williams was the one and only female Buffalo soldier posing as a man named William Cathy to enlist in the 38th Infantry in 1866. She served for 2 years before a doctor discovered that she was a woman, leading her to discharge. Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing it. We've been them bitches. Okay.
Go, Kathy.
Oh, cool. Good job, Kathy. Sorry.
You got another?
Sorry they didn't have those, whatever. What was that story you told with the P? the fake.
The whiz.
Yeah, the whiz.
The whiz.
Yeah. If you had one of those, you might have been all right.
So, baseball legend Jackie Robinson had an older brother, Matthew Robinson, who was also a star athlete in his own right. Yeah. He won a silver medal in the 2,000-yard dash in the 1936 Olympics, coming in second to Jesse Owens.
Yeah, so he was basically like the black Kourtney Kardashian. Yeah. And here comes Kim, taking all the shine. Yeah.
And hold on. Yeah. In 1967, this is new news. Robert H. Lawrence Jr. became the first African American to be trained as an astronaut. He on a crash during flight training before he could be sent on his first space mission. 16 years later, Guy Bulford Bluford. I'm sorry. Guy Bluford. I ain't even pronouncing it. Guyon. We know Guyon. A Guyon, but anyway. Guyon, Guy Bluford carried on Lawrence legacy by becoming the first black man in space. That's the second time I've heard the name Guyon.
Yeah, in life, yeah. He probably might have been named after his parents. The guy we know, his parents were very smart. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I'm not going.
I have no desire. Send me pictures.
So this ties into what Rob was saying a little bit. At least
Joe Louis, right?
John Carlos and Tommy Smith made history and headlines when they raised their black glove fist on the award stand at the 1968 Olympics. Both also wore black socks and no shoes on the podium representing black poverty in America. So no, that wasn't in front of Hitler. My bad.
I know what
it
he's
was
talking
Joe
about.
Louis. Joe Louis.
We'll circle back.
It was Joe Louis.
Later. You can, yeah.
It was Joe Louis.
Are we done with facts?
Hitler was mad.
Or did somebody else have? Hitler's been mad. He's mad at everyone.
Yeah, Joe Louis beat that German guy over there.
That was my one for Hitler. Anybody who likes him.
No, I'm saying Joe Louis beat.
Okay, we got.
I'll ask it off there.
Okay.
It's because it got to do with some shit I watch on YouTube, and it's just like country wayne shit I watch on YouTube.
I have one more fact for somebody new, and basically we just watched Black Panther. Dopes. But in the very first Black Panther, rest in peace to my king, Chadwick, there was a quote that literally I would tattoo on myself that Michael B. Jordan said. And I found out recently that was thanks to Chadwick. The quote was, "Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors who jumped from ships because they knew death was better than bondage." And I love that quote. But it was originally supposed he was going to ask him to bury him in Wakanda. And Chadwick stepped in and said, "I think it should be something different." And that's like, it's such a prolific quote.
Yes, very prolific.
That you'd think it came from the 1700s or the 1800s, or you know, and thank you, sir, for your contribution at such a young age.
Yeah.
Never to me. And I'm the youngest.
So, was it an original from Chadwick, or he heard in his household, or one of his parents introduced to him? That's pretty dope.
Well,
yeah.
Who would know?
Yeah, nobody know, but that's real deep.
Yeah.
And meaningful.
Yeah.
And
me as a black mermaid.
And me
throw me in the ocean.
Me as a black man and living in today's society, you know, some people talk that talk, but I know more black men that will probably accept bondage and servitude before they just jump off the boat, because it's a fucked up situation we in these days.
I have to say that I was born in the right era. I mean, we deal with some shitty shit, but I was born in the right era. My ass would have jumped in the damn, not knowing what we know. Nope.
There's a lot of good black men out there, man. There's a lot, but they
consider
hard to
myself
find.
a strong
person,
but I could not. They would have tortured and killed me within week one.
I think anybody that's been introduced to America's form of democracy could not talk what they put African American slaves through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's been exposed to this stuff that we call freedom, you know what I'm saying? And,
our freedom is crab legs. We got toilet paper. We can own things now. We can shower. Like,
that's any race.
Yeah.
I
agree. But since Black History Month is literally right here, we're just talking about American Black history. Yeah. There's a lot of terrible things in American history in general for a lot of people, not just us Black people.
Yeah. And we if you just think about some of the stuff we read and the dates, you know, we still in the infinite stages of being free.
And heading backwards.
Yeah. Shit, you're talking about, shit, this shit only been a month for 53 years.
Yeah.
And they saying it's not important. Yeah.
Well, anyways, I don't want to get sad or anything.
So before you close, before we close, so this is a question I want to ask.
Your YouTube question?
No.
Oh.
When was the first time you identified that there was a difference? You know, because we, as kids, we don't recognize race, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's taught to you, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't taught to me, you know what I'm saying? And I identified that it was a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I grew up under racial tensions coming from Hispanics, not whites. But when I identified that people, I remember when I identified people of other races looked at African Americans a certain way. I remember that instance, and it was because of a movie we was watching. It was called, the movie was Lady Singing the Blues with Diana Ross and Billy D. Williams and all that. And they had a scene in there where the Ku Klux Klan was marching down the street, shaking her bus. They were in there and they were acting violent towards black people. And I moved to Texas when I was 7, so I was probably 5 or 6. And we used to sleep with the front door open and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I asked my mom, like, what's up with those people? Why they acting like that? And you know, she's like, some people just hate us because we black. And I got scared as fuck. And I'm like, can we close? Can we close the door? But ever since then, I knew, you know what I'm saying, that I could be preyed upon or hated or whatever just because of the color of my skin. Because I'm like, is that real? And, you know, because it really freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah.
And regardless of all the shit I was going through with the Hispanics, because it was the only black family on the side of the town where a lot of Indians and Hispanics, we was the only black family. So we went going through some shit. And besides all the shit we was going through with them, when I seen those acts, you know what I'm saying? These grown-ups, because I was dealing with kids and shit. These grown-ups with the cape, the white dresses and the hoods, you know, whatever the Ku Klux Klans wear.
Their dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit traumatized me as a kid. Because I was blown away. I couldn't believe it.
I think my what the fuck moment was the same with a movie. Because I remember always wondering why my hair was so different.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was pretty much military child my whole life, so I've been around. I was never in like just one neighborhood. I was with people that were in the military, so I had all different nations around me. I remember my hair being different. I remember like having to do different things that my friends had to do. Like, you know, we have to moisturize. Like, we can't just go jump in a pool and come out and just be cool or whatever. Like those little things. But I remember watching, I can't remember the name of the movie right now. It was a movie where my mom would know. I was sitting, I think I was 12 years old, maybe 11, watching this movie where this white woman said this black man raped her, and he did not.
Yeah.
And the whole town turned against everyone. They were all cordial, you know, like they had black people that did their thing. Everybody was cordial until she did that, when she was really just sleeping with a white man.
Yeah.
And,
I think I remember that movie. I remember that movie.
Yeah, it's literally one word. Like, I feel like it started with B. I'll bring it up next time we record. But I remember watching that and going, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was just pissed. You know, and I was at that age where you're recognizing, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would she do that? And it was literally because she knew
The reaction.
Yeah.
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 That they would overlook
Yeah.
her sins with.
Yeah. As long as you just said someone black, and
Yeah.
that was weird. I mean, and I grew up, like I said before, where it was like, why are you walking like that? Why are you sticking your butt out?
Yeah.
Like I was
Yeah.
trying to stick my butt out and things like that. I remember that.
That's some dumbass.
And obviously, like, as a girl,
Yeah.
you know, we always look at beauty stuff, and what do we have? Naomi Campbell finally, Tyra Banks finally. So,
What about you, Rob?
when did you realize you were black, Rob?
No, I mean, I think that goes both ways. It have a moment. I don't think that your parents preach racism to you, so it have to be a time where you identify that people look at different races.
When did you realize that people were racist?
Yeah.
When we moved back to Houston, and I put a swastika
On the house?
on our driveway.
Damn. That's some whole ass shit.
And then we moved, put the Zuzas up.
Yeah. How old were you?
8.
8? Damn.
Ooh, I cannot. But I'm sorry that happened.
They brought across them.
They did?
What for?
My brother was not happy with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That happened to my homeboy. Him and his wife, they moved to a town on the name of Danbury. And,
We went.
oh, my bad.
We went to.
You brought the
No, my bad.
garage
Yeah.
door, yeah.
We just at that point we were on our P's and Q's.
Yeah. Life changed. Life changed for me because I was like, what the fuck? I gotta go to school with these people. You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate. I mean, I'm not gonna cry because I'm crying.
not.
I'm
Yeah.
crying up. No, I'm just saying. What I'm
No, I'm saying.
you are.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
What I'm saying is, I appreciate you saying that because that does affect you as
Yeah.
a child, and you can be empathetic to. They knew you put up mezuzahs,
Yeah.
and then you have 2 of your best friends here that don't have to put up a mezuzah anything. We're just black.
Yeah.
Well,
You can't hide that, at all.
the Hispanic kids down the street didn't give a fuck.
They didn't. Yeah, it's just racist. It's just racist, ignorant people, and
These
they
kids-
affect a lot of people.
No, I'm saying, but the kids I hung out with, like the other Hispanic ones over there, those were the ones I used to hang out with. It was so funny to me. I remember them specifically. One, he was burned up from gas and stuff. And then, anyways, they were born on the same day, 1 year apart. It was
Short
crazy.
story, people.
Yeah,
It was just your story of how you realized that people were ignorant and dumb.
And this scary word, I think about Harper.
But that's one.
Like I said, I'm not gonna cry.
Not just talking about having her what the fuck moment.
But
I
that's.
think about Carlos or
She's gonna have one, yeah.
Carlos.
He's probably already had his.
Can I
Well,
say?
his is different because he he had fucking teachers jamming him up talking about what's his nationality. I had to cuss a fucking 4th grade teacher out because she in the middle of the class asking him what's his nationality. Bitch, what it got to do with any fucking
Well,
thing?
we don't have to bitch.
But
Yeah.
why you asking kid? Because he don't know. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say he black. You know what I'm saying? Why you fucking asking him that?
Yeah.
One other thing I'm gonna add to that. So, like I said, and I express this to people. This is why I do love life.
Sir.
My dad, no. It's like he told me if anybody comes in here, we have what it takes. Like, you're not stupid. You know how to use this?
This is a whole other conversation.
Okay.
Like,
No, just think about these kids nowadays. Just
yeah.
thinking,
Imagine,
pop,
right.
pop,
Imagine the
pop,
kid.
pop, 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 instead of kill
Imagine the
somebody.
kids
You know,
that
you have to think
that
about
can't hide their
Yeah.
color or yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
we're talking about Black History Month, not.
No, I was just saying in general.
Yeah. It's
It
shitty.
scares me.
It's
It's a
shitty and
shitty
scary.
situation.
Shitty and scary.
Like, make sure you lock the door. Make sure you know how to protect yourself. Stuff like that.
From people.
Don't just go take and shoot anybody.
But
That's all.
But he's saying he had that conversation after they did the swastika thing.
Oh.
So that's what it is. All right. We're not crying.
No, I'm
I've
not.
literally
No, I'm
cried
not.
since January.
yeah, we're gonna get to our special segment, second special segment of the evening, where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me being tequila, me being cognac, me being the girl. I'm gonna randomly open this book and ask it on purpose. I'm gonna pick. I'm going to the back. Randomly go to the back.
That's what he said.
You just go right and we go to the back? Shit.
2987.
Mm-hmm.
What historical war do you feel was most tragic and which was most beneficial?
I don't know the
Wow.
answer for that. They're all fucking tragic.
War is tragic and war is beneficial.
Whatever war where they slaughtered Indians and took this fucking country that was most tragic, I don't know no beneficial war.
Then you can start there.
Yeah, that was tragic. That one.
And that probably wasn't even considered a war.
Yeah.
That's a fucking
Yeah,
Cool.
World War II sucked. Civil War sucked. They all sucked.
Yeah.
War sucked. I don't have any beneficials. Yeah. That's it for me.
Yeah, man.
War sucks. That's what
yeah,
he's trying
I
to
was about
say.
to
He's trying to
say,
be
yeah.
prolific about it. War sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
16 million people.
Thank y'all. That's it.
Thank you
Yeah.
for listening.
Thank you.
Hope you guys win your Super Bowl bets, because this will air.
Go Texas.
Go Travis Kelce.
Go with the Kelsey's mom. You know, she already
Oh
got,
yeah.
she already got
I mean, what a blessed woman.
endorsements. And
What a
shit.
blessed woman. She done gave birth to 2 Super Bowls.
They probably get her cooking recipe and all
Man,
kinds
I'm
of shit.
trying to hang out with her because she's funny too.
Yeah.
She's really funny.
And I like that fucking jersey they made.
Yeah, the half and half.
Yeah.
I know it's the half and half.
Yeah, that's super cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a weird Christmas next year, though. Huh?
Right.
Well, you didn't win, so you didn't get the Rolex.
You can throw the ball right.
Anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.
And egg in there.